Hey everyone, welcome back to Unicorn Dust Designs. Today we are going to work on smalls. So this will be perfect for beginners out there. If you have craft shows that you're in, a booth, if you're trying to make presents, or maybe if you just like accessorizing your home decor, want to stay tuned. I'm doing these because I need to add things to my buy it now section on Whatnot. So I was like, you know what? I'm doing them anyways. So let me show you what I'm doing along the way. So let's get started with our smalls today. I'm going to start off with these vintage clothespins. I have been seeing these all over Pinterest. So I decided that we were going to try to make some of our own. I thought these would be like a great little add-on because they're hardly any weight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these vintage clothespins. I got these on Amazon and I will stick them in my Amazon store link in the description box. We're going to need some random fabric and then stamps of your choice. This, you guys, I always mispronounce it. Fermiel, you guys know, okay? Yes, I know how to pronounce it, but it doesn't always come to me. Anyways, I'm going to take different color ink. So I'm going to take the China blue, the red, the black, all of that. And you're going to do it just like you do a rolling pin. You're going to set it on top of that stamp and then you are going to roll it. I'm going to take some of the clothespins and I'm going to do like a messy coat of paint. I did White Swan, I think Apothecary, Marquee, and Little Black Dress. You're going to hear little baby grunts in the background because I have the camera right here. And after that, I am also going to take some and I am going to wax them with some dark wax and then wipe them back. I wanted like a wide array of them so that I could bundle them together and have like 3 different, like things in one bundle. So after I'm done with the waxing, I'm going to take the Apothecary stamp. I do have this back in stock, you guys. And at first I thought I was going to do just like the number 1, number 2, number 3. But I decided I wanted to put established and I picked 1863. No significance to that whatsoever. And then I am going to basically, oh, sorry. Baby, I think is ready for a feeding. So I am going to go ahead and just roll that on. So I stamp it with my ink, set it on top and roll it back and forth and it gives me the cutest established. Look at that. And it's so easy and this fits perfectly on these vintage clothespin stamps. I can't wait to make more of them. All right, now we're gonna go in with the Courier stamp and I'm gonna use our tomato ink on this one. And again, I am just setting them on top of the stamp and rolling down. Now that all of them are done, I'm going to take different strips of fabric. I used some like chiffon. I used black and white. I also used some twine on these, but these were a lot of fun. And if you have, especially like a booth, these are great little like bowl fillers. I sold quite a few last night on my Whatnot sale. Thank you guys so much because I know a few of them were you guys. Um, and they were fun to make. So, and you can make them in bulk, which is nice. So let's take a look at how these turned out. I'm going to give you like a little close up. See what I'm saying? Like bowl filler. And then if you're somebody obviously that doesn't have a booth, these are just great little added decor pieces to put in your vignettes, set on top of your books, put in little like glass dishes. So I really love how these turned out. I love the mix of colors. And then look at how gorgeous the stamps turned out. Oh my gosh, I like it. I'm still thinking of the first stamp. I'll get it. It comes to me and then it like I lose it. All right. You guys have so many glass jars. So many glass jars from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and I was like, what can I do to upcycle these, maybe get some money back on them? So I have a bunch of these salt pepper shakers, these little doodad glass jars from Dollar Tree, and then the red and blue ones I got from Dollar General at one time. I don't know what I thought I was going to do with them. Okay, and then I'm taking these neutral buttons. You guys, they had these at a garage sale. They were ginormous, like I don't know how to, like a pitcher jar, and just fill up and take what you want. So bunch of neutral buttons. Have no idea if they're vintage or new. I don't know anything about buttons. For this one, I'm going to double wrap the twine around it. I'm going to tie it off, and then I'm going to take some little sprigs of greenery, hot glue those, and then you guys, I made a finger bow, okay? I don't remember the last time I made a finger bow, but I did. I was like, man, at first I was like, do I remember how to do this? And sure enough, it came to me like riding a bicycle. So put that greenery on. I do have a bow tutorial video that is in real time if you want to learn how to make a finger bow. And I'm going to cut off those ends, and then I'm going to hot glue that to the front of the jar where the little knot of the twine is. So I made 2 of those. Those will be on my buy it now. Then I took the Fermiel. Jeez Louise, you guys, I had it last night. Anyways, this is you guys, I'm losing it. Okay, this is the IOD transfer booklet. I do have it back in stock, and I thought, what a great way to use the labels from that booklet, and I will link the product since I obviously am having a hard time pronouncing it right now. And I put them on top of all of these jars. I actually sold all but 2 last night, so I'll include the other 2 in my next show. But people really liked them. And like I said, they're just nice, small projects. They're small so that people can put them in different, like places as added decor. And they're just fun to play around with. If you have kids, this would be a fun project to do with your kids so that they could fill all of the bottles. You can do the transfers, but look at how gorgeous these are. Oh my gosh, those colors are gorga. Debbie, if you're here, I know that you got some, girl. Thank you. For this next little add-on that we're going to add to the buy it now, I was inspired by these tags that I saw on Pinterest, and I was like, I have like a stamp that looks exactly like that. So this project, I took all these wood discs I had gotten, I don't know how long ago, and I painted them in skeleton blue, aviary, apothecary, and crinoline. Actually, I did not paint them. I lied. My children painted them for me. And then I'm going to take the antiquity stamp. And y'all, this was such a fun project to do because I was able to get out so many of my stamps that I've kind of just forgotten about, and was able to play around with them, see what was in them. Because I think you all know, like once you start like adding on to your collection, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, unless like something jogs your memory. So this was so much fun to take out different stamps that I hadn't used in a long time. So we did the antiquities. I'm going to do black permanent ink on all of these. And then I also took out the prestige stamp. And you guys, this one right here in the prestige stamp, the way I'm saying it, it is the nest with the eggs in it. So this is what how I thought to do this. I feel like I have like the worst mom brain. It's not even funny. And then I used the birds from this stamp. I even got my crockery stamps out, which I have not used in a minute. So again, so much fun. A fun project to do, like I said, in bulk, like I'm doing. Have your kids help you, your spouse help you, and just have fun stamping away. Now, these 3 lines, this came from a Christmas stamp, but the new stamp actually does have like a long line thing in it. You guys are like, girl, you need to go to bed. But anyways, we're going to put this on the back so these are actually useful. So these are going to be sold as gift tags. With these lines, people can now like write to, from, or a little note, and they could stick them like on a wine bottle, on a package, whatever you want. I put some slits into some fabric and tore some strips out. And then I am going to just hot glue these right on there. And I'm just going to do that to the rest of them, and then you could clear them with clear wax. I wouldn't clear the back of them though, because then you wouldn't be able to write on them, and I don't think people are going to be putting these around water anytime soon, so I think we will be fine. And you can have fun with them. I was going to do ribbon, but the ribbon was way too bulky. So I decided not to go for that and go for the ribbon. But let's take a closer look at these gift tags because they are so stinking adorable. And these will be something that are chosen at random. So they're not going to be able to pick because I'm not going to picture every single one of them. These will be something that people purchase and take a gamble. I mean, they're all cute. How can you take a gamble on them? And then they will just be chosen at random. But these are adorable if you're somebody that likes accessorizing your packages. I mean, this is for you. You can hang these on anything. So the next one. Something that is super easy for me to do or make sublimation items. So sublimation is a certain type of ink and printer, and it infuses kind of like polyester blends. It has to be a high count of poly or the colors will not fuse with the fabric. So I have a mug press and I've actually made some mugs. I thought I could make different totes and then put those in my buy now as well, because again, they don't weigh that much and it would be like a useful item to have. So I'm going to show you how you guys. So this is Silhouette Studio. You don't have to have the program or a Silhouette to use it. And I like to come in here. I usually make my graphics on Canva. I upload them onto the Silhouette Studio, and then all I do is I mirror the image backwards. So I just flip it so that when it prints and I turn it around, it's good to go. So I have this big old daddy printer. This is a Epson 16600, something like that. Right there you go, that thing. And this prints 13 by 19. So I can print all of this in one go. I don't have to do multiples. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see. You do have to have special paper and special ink. So keep that in mind as well. And I know not everybody is going to have, of course, this is going to take forever, you guys. So just listen to me for a second. I know not everybody's going to have this, but I'm just showing you different ways that like I am trying to create add-ons in my Whatnot store to help. So I'm going to go to media quality. It's already on high quality paper and the best quality, which is what I want. And then it's going to load and then it's going to start printing out of the printer. So I'm not going to put you through that. I will let you know when it's done. Well, that's printing. We're going to take this tote bag and everything has to be like a special sublimation bag, cup, whatever it may be. I'm going to pre-press this with the heat. This is going to make sure that I get all of like the excess moisture out. And then we're going to go ahead and lay it down. We're going to take our sublimated image. I'm going to take some heat tape. And all of this, I think, is on my Amazon store link if you guys do have sublimation. I will then take the bag, set it in my heat press. It's at 395 for 60 seconds. We put a piece of paper on top of it, like a butcher block paper, so the ink does not transfer to our Teflon sheet. I then pick it up and look at how gorgeous that is. This is one of my favorite designs. I love this design. It just speaks to me. I love it. So here's another one. I don't like the color that much, so I might have to go back to the drawing board with that one. And then you guys, this sweater. I have literally had this since I started bleaching. I used a vintage doily for the sleeves, and I've not done anything to it because I was waiting for like the perfect image. So when I made this thrift junkie one, I knew it needed to go on this sweater. It's like this sweater makes me so happy. So again, putting the image face down, we're going to tape it down so that image does not move. I did pre-press this. And then we are going to stick it under the heat press, 395, 60 seconds. You do have to adjust your pressure because obviously a sweater is a little thicker. And we are going to do the same thing. We're going to put that butcher block sheet of paper on, Teflon sheet. Now, sometimes when you are pressing and you're using heat, that bleach is gonna kind of get reactivated, even though you've washed it, you've done the hydrogen peroxide, it'll turn like a brownish color. You're gonna spray that again with hydrogen peroxide and you'll see that lighten up. But I wanted to ensure that it came out pure white again. So I tossed it into the washing machine with some more hydrogen peroxide and hung it to dry, and it is perfection. Now, something else that's fast for me to make and sell are these sublimation mugs that I get on Amazon. I printed my images 3.5 by 3.5. This one totally came out crooked, even though I'm over here like eyeballing it, which I usually do. We are gonna use the same tape that we use for our shirts, the same paper. And the reason I put paper on the mug is so that none of the ink transfers to my machine. I want to keep it nice and pretty as much as possible. And this is just the Cricut mug press. So you pop it in, you walk away, and it will beep when it is done. You're going to need to let those mugs fully cool before you touch them because they are hot, hot, hot. And this one came out so crooked, you guys. But it's okay. I'll put it on like a whatnot giveaway. So my loss, they're gained. So this is how they turned out. If you guys are not already on whatnot, I'm going to leave a link down in the description box for you. Definitely join us. It is seriously such a fun place to hang out and chat with people that are like-minded, that like thrifty stuff, that like to, shop, all of that. So definitely join me. There's a $15 credit if you are a new customer to Whatnot. And I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. Like I said, I did not say it. I have an update after this. Okay, you guys, I appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye. Hey, everyone. Let's chat. Okay, just for a little bit. I am working on putting the rest of these off camera because imagine if we would have done all of this on camera, that would take forever. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I wanted to let you guys that I'm not going anywhere. Just because I'm talking about Whatnot doesn't mean that I'm leaving YouTube whatsoever. Just right now in my career on YouTube, I am finding, and just like in life in general, I'm having to pivot. That's going to be like my word of the years coming up. I am having to change things up. YouTube is just not what it was for me in the beginning. My channel took off very fast. I was doing extremely well. I was making a full-time living doing YouTube. I mean, my YouTube check was paying our mortgage and all of our bills. I mean, I was doing great. And then coming into this new year, my channel completely tanked. At first, I thought it was because I transitioned from like Dollar Tree to the higher end products. But I don't think that's the case because I really feel like a lot of people are transitioning and doing the same things. I'm seeing so many creators that started off as Dollar Tree DIYers and that are transitioning into thrift flips and using IOD, DIY paints, fusion paints, like all of that stuff. And their channels are doing great, which is amazing. And I'm happy for them. And that's just not the case with my channel. And I've educated myself, I've researched things, I've tried being the consistent YouTuber that posts on the same day, the same time. I've tried, introducing some Dollar Tree into like my higher end DIYs. I've tried the wood. You guys, I promise, like I have been trying and nothing seems to be raising my views at all. So I am having to find income in different places. So, Whatnot was something that I had continuously thought about, especially when I saw Brie was doing so well, but I didn't think at the time that it would be something that was manageable for me because of you're supposed to like ship pretty fast on that site. But I found a way to make it work. And I'm just going to try to see if I could compensate there for what I'm not making here anymore. So I'm not going anywhere. DIYing is my passion, so I'll always be here. I will for sure always try and put out new content on Saturdays. I think right now posting 2 times a week, one is hard for me because of all of my babies, and I've been like stressing myself out over it, and it's really not making any kind of dent in my income. So I've kind of been like, okay, why am I stressing so much over this when it's not bringing me additional revenue? So I just told myself it is what it is. We're going to post every single Saturday new content. And then Tuesdays might be maybe some like old content that maybe a lot of people haven't seen. And I mean like old content. Or we might do like a live here and there. So you're going to see me just like adapting and trying new things and sharing new things with you. I think you guys, we're not too old. We can do anything. Like we can try different things. And, you know, I'm speaking to all of you out there. If you guys wanted to start a YouTube channel, start one. If you want to get on Whatnot because you're like me and have a thrifting hoard, then try it. You know, like there's no age limit on these things, and we have to keep pivoting. We have to keep trying what's gonna work for us. So for me right now, I'm going to try Whatnot. I'm also, because I know some of you guys don't even, you know, like technology and the apps and like all of that stuff. So I think I'm going to keep, I'm going to do a first Friday's thrift haul on YouTube. That way you guys still that don't want to like go onto the Whatnot app and stuff still have an opportunity to buy things. And it'll be things too that like I can't necessarily list on Whatnot, like the bigger items or maybe like the higher end items or, you know, whatever like that. So I think first Fridays we'll do thrift hauls on YouTube. We will continue to do new DIY videos on Saturdays. And then Tuesdays could kind of be like an up in the air day. We'll figure it out. And yeah, we'll just keep trying stuff. I have 2, you guys, I created, we'll see how that goes, mystery thrift boxes. So check that out on my website. If you guys do want to find out anything about Whatnot, let me know. It is so much fun, you guys, but I am going to caution you, and I'm pretty sure people can comment that have already used my link, that it is addicting. Like if you don't want to spend money, if you don't want to shop, if you are trying to calm down, then you probably shouldn't go on there, because I thought I was going to go on there and sell, and I'm on there buying. Okay. It's hard. And like people are listing things for like ridiculous prices where you're just like, how can I say no to that? You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys are here for the ride. Most of you guys are with me no matter what. So I appreciate that. I know not all of the changes is everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. But if you've watched my channel for some time now, you know that I am ever changing, ever evolving. I don't think that it's healthy to just like stay in one spot, do the same thing all the time. Like I always am trying new things, you know, whether that be a new paint technique or, you know, whatever it may be. Like I want to learn, I want to continue to learn. And I don't want to feel like I have to do the same things over and over. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys are excited, and I can't wait to continue to bring you new content. I thought this one was fun. You know, it's just like little tiny stuff. And it was just a fun way of like getting out all of my stamps and like playing around with them. I forgot like how cute some of these were. So I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate all of you guys who support me and like will follow me on any kind of forum. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate everybody that shops the website and everybody that watches the channel. You don't have to spend money to support me. You can simply support me by watching this, clicking the like button, and commenting. You know, like, it doesn't have to be monetary. It could just be simply following me and supporting me here. So I appreciate you all. If you guys listen to all of this, thank you. I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in with what's going on. And look at how cute that is. And I hope you guys have a good day. You guys, I think I'm going to, you know, I should just go live and start rambling like I do right now. I think I'm going to start doing, whatchamacallit. What am I talking about? Oh, I think I might bring out my sewing machine. I know, right? I do know how to sew. I mean, it's just very like generic. I don't know, you know, a lot, but I know enough to like sew like a blanket on all 4 sides. That's as far as I go. But I think I'm gonna get it out for some oh gosh, Halloween. Oh man, this just got everywhere. Some Halloween DIYs, maybe some fabric pumpkins. I don't know, but all right, you guys, I'll let you go. All right. I appreciate you guys. Bye.